Hello there. What is going on, everybody? We've got some more spoilers for the Pride of Mandalore pack for Star Wars X-Wing, and we're going to talk about those. We got Maul and Savage, Oppress, and all kinds of goodies to talk about. This is going to be just an essential card pack, so it looks really, really cool. Also, if you guys didn't know, we are still doing another giveaway for a lightsaber. So all you have to do is be a subscriber and leave a comment on this or one of my videos. It is as simple as that. Also, check some of the links down in the description below. You'll find a fantastic link for today's sponsor, Luxury Playstyle. Be sure to check out luxuryplaystyle.com. They have amazing full metal X-Wing tokens. Great way to ring in the new year and play some X-Wing in person when you can. And it's great to get those tokens on the table. They're heavy, they're double-sided, lots of different tokens. And also, orders of $35 or more that you use code Crabbok VIP are going to get a free lightsaber nunchuck token thrown in. It also saves you 15%. So definitely use that code. Check out luxuryplaystyle.com. So, we've got some cool spoilers. You ready to talk about them? Let's talk about these spoilers today. First off, a lot of Mandalore stuff. So let's talk about Prime Minister Almec. We had kind of seen him already. We kind of saw that he was going to be this side, face up, but we didn't get like the whole picture. So I like how a card tells a story, right? And this is just two sides to the same card. And I like that they're not just giving us the one side too. I like that we're getting to see both sides. Really cool art with Satine in the background also, which is also very, very cool. So he's going to be Republic or Scum, because he was kind of supposedly working, for the good guys. And here it says, equip this side face up. After a ship at range 0 to 2 reveals a white maneuver, if it has no green tokens, it may gain a stress token to gain a calculate token. During the end phase, if you have 2 or more stress tokens, flip this card. So, and it's if you have, so you can put him somewhere else, or whatever. You don't have to use it on yourself. You can use this in a lot of different places. And he's really trying to influence you. Hey, get the stress. It's okay. We can all be stressed out a little bit, right? Get the stress. It's not going to be a problem. It's not going to be a problem. Boom, it's a problem. Now I'm going to force you to get the stress. And so when you flip him, Almec Maul's puppet. Great art on that one too, by the way. After a friendly ship at range 0 to 2 fully executes a red maneuver, that ship may perform a calculate or focus action on its action bar, even while stressed. And so it's kind of a little more aggressive, like, oh yeah, you're still doing this, you're still stressed. It's kind of cool because you're going to do it when you're doing red maneuvers. So it's like, do the red maneuver, get the stress, you get to focus. It's almost like an aggressive drug dealer who's like, take the spice, it's okay. You're going to go for a ride. You're going to go to Planet Dune. You're going to ride the worms. Just take the spice. Okay, or I'm mixing universes now. Pretty cool card. We've got Rook Kast. As some of you corrected me, I happened to use the pronoun he for Rook Kast when talking about the pilot version, and I was mistaken. Rook Kast is a she, and I have to go back and rewatch the Clone Wars because I did not get everybody's names from that. So I forgot who we were talking about. But yes, Scum only crew also. This one is going to be after you perform a red action, you may gain a strain token. While you perform an attack, if you are strained, you may change one of your blank or eye results to a hit. So great ability. You got to be strained to do it. Kind of like her pilot ability, but this one is a crew. She can go on a lot more ships. She's also going to give you the option for a red target lock, so you can put her on a ship that maybe doesn't have very many red actions, as you may really want to do that. This is all dedicated to offense here. Maybe you take the red target lock just to force yourself to get the strain token, and then you get some, because that lasts. It's going to be really good on ships that can attack multiple times. It's while you perform an attack, if you are strained. So it's any attack you make. So if you're going to attack twice in a turn, that's going to work out really good. So she might be good on Dengar, who can attack and then also counterattack if he is attacked. So she would work pretty good on that. You have a pretty good chance of being able to use that benefit twice in a round. So that's kind of a cool idea. We've got Savage Oppress. Oh, I loved Savage Oppress, and I think he kind of got done dirty in the Clone Wars. He should have had a little more time, should have had a little more development, because it was a sad story, and it was like, I love like a sympathetic villain, because like he was a good guy before, like they literally forced him into evil. Like he was a good dude. I love Savage Oppress. I'd love to see like a what if where Savage Oppress managed to survive and kind of crawl away from the dark and return to the light and became like, you know, Macho Man Randy Savage Oppress. Oh yeah, I'm gonna spin the lightsaber. All right. No more impressions today. So he can be scum or separatist. He's gonna give you a force, which is nice for a crew. Nice for a crew to give force. It usually means they have a chance to be a little more expensive. And after a friendly ship in your forward arc at range 1 to 2 gains a stress or strain token, you may spend a force. If you do, the ship gains a focus token, which is, again, it's going to be a very nice way to give out some free stuff. Of course, it's going to combo. We've seen a lot of stuff already that's going to be handing out strain tokens, a lot of stuff dealing with stress and strain tokens. And so I feel like he's just a natural fit for the entire Mandalore wave, which is a little interesting because he's not super Mandalore. He was definitely involved in that, but like I tend to think of him more as a Dathomir than like person rather than like a Mandalorian connection. Whereas, you know, Maul is more seen with the Mandalorians than Savage Oppress is. Speaking of his big brother, Maul, let's say we got a new Maul. And this one is strange to me. So first off, it's a double slot crew, scum only. He's Maul. Love the art, by the way. He's just like, yeah, my metal legs are on this throne. What you gonna do about it? He's gonna add the illicit slot to any ship that he is on, or an extra illicit slot at least. And of course, you got a force on there. And you've got the purple coordinate action, which is kind of a cool thing. Not that many ships have coordinate. But you are certainly restricted on double crew ships, so that's something to think about. Now, here's what's really interesting about this one to me, because there's a lot of different things that you can do. It's not a red coordinate, like we see a lot of red coordinates. A purple coordinate, you're going to be able to fuel that with his force existing, so you don't have to worry about, like, oh, I need to put him on a ship that has a Jedi pilot or something like that. There's very few options to do that in Scum and Villainy. But so he can pay for it himself. And since he doesn't have any other actions that are going to like require force, you can easily afford to do that. So he makes for a good support ship type role, or a lot of other different things, since he gives you the illicit slot, and there's a lot you can do with that. What I think is interesting is we already have a scum crew named Maul, right? But it's a single crew. Right, you've seen the like old man Maul, old master or old teacher Maul from Star Wars Rebels, and he can go scum or any squad with Ezra Bridger. Well, this one can't go with Ezra Bridger. It's a different Maul, and I think this is the first time we've seen a character with the same name that doesn't have a subtext, right? Like we'll see like different versions of Poe Dameron, but they have the little like, oh, hero of the resistance, or like, and they have like the different little subtitles. But crew and upgrades usually don't have those subtitles. So I feel like this one kind of gets a pass around that system because it's a double crew. So from a certain point of view, it's a whole different kind of upgrade, because this is a double crew. So I guess we'll have to refer to it as double crew Maul versus single crew Maul, and that's the other one. So this is double crew Maul, and that's and again, it's nice. It'd be really nice to know what it costs, because single crew Maul is, I think, like 2 or 3 points. He's super cheap. Well, not super cheap. He's fairly cheap for giving you a force slot. And he also gives you an extra ability that you can use, where he's like, you can spend the force to do some other stuff. Where this he's giving you a force also, but he also costs a whole extra crew. And then this one is also more restricted because, and the other Maul also says you can use dark side upgrades, which is only really a big deal if you happen to equip him with Ezra Bridger in a Rebel build. Or if Ezra ever comes out for another faction, which I don't really see that happening, but who knows, man? Who knows what the future holds, But yeah, so I think Maul in this case may end up being not too expensive, because he's not doing that much. All right, yeah, he's adding the illicit slot, but that's also going to cost you more points. All right, he's giving you a force. Well, the single crew Maul already does that, and is also can go on any ship in Scum. But this is the new thing, right? The coordinate, he's giving you something pretty cool with that coordinate, but he also costs an extra crew slot. So I don't know, man. I don't know if he's going to be more than 5 points. I mean, usually you think a double crew is going to be crazy expensive. I don't think he's going to be that expensive. I don't think he's going to be that. Well, but we'll see. We'll have to see, because I have been wrong about things before. All right, that is going to do it for this video. We've been talking about the Pride of Mandalore pack. I want to hear from you guys. What are you most excited about? How many points do you think that this new double crew Maul is going to cost? I think that's going to be pretty interesting. And join the Discord. Let's keep the discussion going down there. That's a great place to ask questions and talk and have a good time. I hope you guys have a fantastic new year. I want to thank you all so much for hanging out with me today. Ringing the new year healthy and responsibly, and just be safe and take care of each other out there. And if you're wrestling a shark in the volcano, why'd you go to a volcano in the first place?